Good morning, afternoon or evening, ladies, gentlemen and variations thereupon. Welcome to Nagase's Gran Turismo 7 channel, where I'll be showing you the exploits of a casual non-top split player in some of the rather interesting lobby races. Without further ado, let's get started. So here we are at Dragon Trail, and I've got up in a pole position and I'm going to do a Schumacher chop straight across second place because the Beetle off the line is not the fastest, so I needed to protect that first position. Got the inside line, but not got the best exit there. You can see the BMW La Cigale 83 has overtaken us, but we do have the inside line into the next chicane. But that straight line of that BMW better than the Beetle, so he's got in front of us there, and he's moving to the inside as I would imagine, but we've still got the inside line here, but it's going to be difficult to pass without making a collision, so we have to kind of back out of that one. As we go into the long, fast sweeping corners. And he seems to be putting away a little bit there. I do tend to find I'd lose a bit of time in this section, and I gain it back on the last section, particularly with Beetle. It seems to be very good in the last section. And I seem to be able to either close the gap or pull out the gap if I'm in front. And as you see, we seem to close right up here on La Cigale. And getting into the slipstream here. I'm going to fake a pass here. I'm going to move right to just try and unnerve him, to try and make him miss his braking point. He seems to run a bit wide because he seems to go quite wide there over the line. And I've caught up to him, so maybe I can take him into this corner. But you see Christian just barges right behind. I think he must miss a braking point, but he continues to barge into me. That was a bit of a dirty move there. He just basically just carries him along his line without any regard for anyone else. But anyway, we're not out of it. We haven't spun out. We're still behind. And you can see Christian is, I think he's porpoising all over the place as well. So I think maybe it might be because of connection as well. So you can't be sure whether he's to blame or not. But let's see what he does here. And I didn't expect Vargas to break so early, but we seem to, again with the lag, we seem to have kind of half ghosted there, so we didn't run into the back of him. And we're right behind the three now, and we've got the slipstream. You can see Christian kind of all over the place there. I'm not sure what's happening there. Is he going to have a collision with P1? I wonder. And yeah, he's completely cut over the chicane, and he's causing all sorts of mayhem. I run into the back of him, he goes wide, and as Fernando Alonso would say, calma for that. And now we're back in second position behind La Cigale, and you can see Christian is still in third place, but I think he's run completely wide. You can see it there, and he's causing more mayhem and chaos. So that's him out of the running now. He's way down. I think he might have rage quit as well. So that gives us free reign to chase after La Cigale 83. Not sure if that's any reference to anything, but it does sound pretty cool. Sounds like a name of a kind of upmarket restaurant or something like that. Yeah, maybe because it sounds like a cigar, like Cigale, so maybe that's making me think of kind of luxury upper class things. But anyway, we've reached up to the back of La Cigale. And the Beetle, very good for his last sector. It doesn't really understeer, unlike some of the other cars, especially this last corner. I don't think I'm going to make the most of it because we'll be in the dirty air. We get a reasonable run there. I could have used a bit more track, but wanted to play it a bit safe with dirty air. And now I'm going to go right here, but I'm not going to commit to the pass because if you're in front here, you leave yourself open to slipstream. So maybe I could have followed him directly behind, but it's got a pretty good run here. I think the slipstream setting on his lobby was weak rather than real. I think it was real actually, because I think it wasn't that strong. That's on the lobbies here, when it's set to weak, it's actually stronger than real, and you can get a massive slipstream here. I think no, this is actually on real because it wasn't that strong. And I put it up the inside to try and put him off, but again, I'm not going to barge up the inside because that will just ruin both our races. So, live to fight for another day. And again, yeah, it's dirty. Yeah, I'm really struggling with that now. So you see, he pulls away there, coming into the second sweeping corner. I could have maybe exited a bit with Frost a bit earlier there to get a bit more exit speed, but no matter. I think this last section now we should be able to catch up again. And so we come up to this section now with a tight corner, and this is where the Beetle seems to do well. You can see, yeah, let's see, he's taken a wide line again. He's lost a bit of time there. I'm not taking a shorter line in this corner as well. I think I've never actually driven this BMW. I like the Z8. I've never driven the I think it's the M6. This one. Never driven it. From what I heard, it seems to be quite understeery. So yeah, not my cup of tea. I never particularly like the look of it either. So I prefer the Beetle around the straight, even though the BMW or the Genesis is faster overall when looking at top times. But now coming to the last lap, so we have to do something here to get first position. It's proving harder than expected to pass, but you see he's run wide there, and that's given me a great run. You see he's lost pace, and that gives me the opportunity to come right alongside, and I've got first position just about, managed to ride onto the curb, but now he's got slipstream, and with that higher straight line speed, it's faster than the Beetle on a straight line, that's for sure. With a slipstream, he's got a good chance of putting up the inside, but I'm staying in the middle of the track, now moving to the left, can't take a good line through the chicane. And that was a reasonable line. I seem to have pulled out a bit of a gap there. Wasn't the fastest, but I wanted to keep it relatively safe. And we seem to pull that gap, and you see in the last lap where he was pulling away from me in the section, now I'm pulling away from him, because I think that dirty air does make a difference, because the long, fast sweeping corners, I think you can lose quite a lot of time to understeer with dirty air. Yeah, so you can see I'm now the one pulling away in this section, but hopefully I'll also be able to pull away in this section, because I do tend to find, even with cars that are right behind me in the previous section, I tend to be able to pull out a gap in this section, which allows me to kind of maintain the gap along the back straight, so I can keep the lead. And here you can see he's looking a bit small in the mirrors. I've taken this real little slow, not like I've put just the traction controller just in case, just to make sure that making any silly errors, especially that corner just gone, very easy to lose it on the end of that. But we now come into the final corner, and that's it. We've taken a win at Watkins Glen. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.